everyone. Today I am going to go through commission requests in the updated system. So let's get started. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure that the contact that you're working with is in your database. So this is where you'd find them. You click on the little person on the left side, and these will be all of your contacts. Okay. So once you have your contacts, the next step would be to create the opportunity. So that's this shaking hands icon on the left side, opportunities. Okay, so we are just going to go through every type of transaction just so that I can show you the correct way to submit your commission requests. So let's start with listing. So opportunity type is listing. Client, this will be the client associated with that address. So we're going to do test. Right here, this is where you will put the address. Let's see. I'm just going to use the office address for now. And here, commission rate 3%. Opportunity is active, and let's say we're staging, or let's say negotiations. Okay, then click create. And once you click create, it takes you straight to the opportunity that you just created. The first thing that you want to do every single time that you create an opportunity is right here on the first page in this box that says property. So we're going to click this little pencil right here. And this is where you're going to type in the address of the transaction. Save. And there you go. If you don't have this filled in, later on in the commissions, it's going to give you an error message saying that this needs to be filled in. So that's very important. Okay. Okay, the next thing that you would do is over here in the documents, you would pick your checklist type, residential, commercial referral, residential, and it lays out all of the required documents that you need for compliance. And then it has the placeholder, you just upload those and submit to MC. So for offers and commissions, it's this tab right here, we're going to click on that. So you'll see it says there are no offers for this deal. So we need to come over here and add a new offer. Now this has the address that I input in the details tab. But if it's not there, you just type it in or select from KWLS. Property type, residential, classification, you can choose from all of these. I'm just going to say resale. Total unit is 1. The unit will always be 1 for every transaction. Buyer name, let's just say test buyer, buyer's agent. You would put their actual names here. Let's see, sales price, let's say $350. And then over here, you'll see you can put in the cash amount. So let's say it's $150,000 cash, then this will update and give you the total sales price. Here you can enter the earnest percentage or amount, contract date, let's say October 1st, close date, let's say October 31st. And then here you can add any comments about this offer if you need to keep track of it. So you can either create this offer or you can create and accept. I'm going to create and accept. Okay, so you might see this error pop up. So what we're going to do is we're going to click select from KWLS. Desktop. Okay, so since I just made this one up, it's not going to be in here. So we're going to create new listing. And this right here, let's see, for sale. And if you have a listing that is not in the MLS or it's new construction or something, you can always manually enter the address in here. So we're going to say this is residential, current price, address, Augusta, Houston. Okay, I agree. Create. Oh. Let's see. This is single family. Okay, create. So now we're gonna have to. Oh. Now it pulls up a bunch of other listings. So there we go. We should be good. We created the Market Center exclusive listing. So save and accept offer. Okay, so once you have accepted the offer, it pulls you to the commissions tab. So this page is where you're going to see all the numbers, everything commission related. So at the very top, it'll show you the sales price, the units, the contract date, the close date, and all of this can be edited if you need to. Just click the little pencil, can change any of that information. Right here for the listing commission, you'll see the commission rate, commission amount. If there is a concession, bonus, or an outside referral, those things go right here. So edit, and you can add those things here. And then at the bottom, you'll see agent payment. This is where you'll see your name with your commission. So edit agent payment. You can also add these things here. And you can add donations here as well. Okay. So once you have everything in here complete, the next thing you would do is submit. And then before you submit, it's going to ask you if you would like to donate. If you don't want to donate, you can skip or donate, and then it would be submitted. So that's it for a listing. Let's move on to the next type. So let's go back to opportunities. Create opportunity. This one's going to be a buyer. And you're going to put your contact in there. This is going to be the address, commission rate. Let's just say they're in negotiations, and create. And again, it's going to pull you straight to the opportunity you just created. So the first thing you want to do is enter the address in right here, 1220 Augusta, and save. Okay, so we're going to go straight to the offers and commissions. Again, there are no offers for this deal, so we have to go in and add new offer. Okay, so we need to fill in what's missing. So property type, residential, classification. Let's say this is a new or a resale. Seller name, I'm going to put agent. Okay. Sales price, let's say 350,000 again. Cash. And contract date, close date. And then if you need to add any notes in here or anything, you put that there. So we're going to create and accept this offer. And once you do that, it takes you straight to the commissions page. Again, all of this information can be edited. You just click this little button up here on each section if you need to add anything. Okay. I do want to go through the different types of deductions or things that you can add to the CDA. So the first thing would be if you are giving a referral to an agent who is with our Market Center, they do not go as a referral. So what you would need to do if you're giving a referral to an agent with KW Memorial is add them as another agent. So we're going to click that button. And let's add someone else on here. So the unit for every transaction is always going to equal 1. So the unit will be split depending on how you want to split it with this person. So let's say I want to split this unit, give them 20%. Let's see. So what would 20% of 10,500 be? That would be this amount. So once we add that amount in there, we can save. So now you'll see that there's 2 agents. But since we did give him 0.2% of the unit, we need to go back and fix mine because I can't have a whole unit. So we are going to edit my payment. We're going to do 0.8 because the unit always has to equal 1. Now we do that would be 8,400 and save. So now you can see that it's equal to the total commission amount and the units equal 1. Okay, so let's say you are giving a referral to an agent who is not with Keller Williams Memorial. So this would be any other agent with another KW, with any other broker. They would be added as an outside referral. So click Add Outside Referral. Up here, referral percentage, 25. It calculates that for you. And this right here is where you will need their W-9 to enter all of this information. You will need their EIN and all of their address, the company name, phone number. You need all of that information here. So once you have that filled in, you just add outside referral and it'll go right on there. The next thing would be a concession. So a concession would be if you are giving money back to your client at closing, or if you're paying for like a home warranty or something like that. That would be concession. So you add concession. Let's say we're giving a $500 concession. And let's see. Okay, total agent concessions are short of total concession. So what we need to do right here is say who's paying the concession. So I'm just going to say, I'm going to pay the whole concession and save. Okay, save. And there you go. You'll see up here also updated. There is a concession. When you have a concession, it would be helpful if you would leave us a note here saying something like, I am contributing a concession of $500 towards the home warranty. And then that just lets us know so that we can leave a note on the CDA for title because they do ask for that. So the next thing that you might want to add to a CDA is a deduction. This would be like if you have a coaching fee or if you're paying a transaction coordinator. So edit agent payment, scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see add deduction. And here we have some that are already in our database. So you would click whichever one you want, or if you don't see yours, you can always add your own, and then the amount that you owe them. So that's a deduction. And if we go back down here, you see add inside referral. We do not use inside referrals here at our market center. So if you have another KW Memorial agent, again, just add them as another agent instead of using this referral. Okay, so once you have all of that, you're good to go. You just submit. Again, it's going to ask you if you want to donate, and then continue. And that's it for a buyer. Okay, so let's go back to opportunities. Create new opportunity. The last one I'm going to show you is landlord. So let's click landlord. And we are going to do lease price, applications. Okay, create. And here we go. property, first thing you want to do is add the address in there. Save. Okay, we're going to go straight to the commissions. Property type, residential, resale, lease price, commission. This is going to be your commission. So if you're the landlord, you're probably getting 50%. Tenant name, tenant agent, lease signed date and occupancy date, and then create commission. Okay, again, it's giving me that issue because I just made up this random address. So let's see. Here's the one I had put in. So select and then create commission. Okay, I can't do that. So let's create a new one for rent. Residential. Let's say multifamily. Current price $2,400. Just okay. Create. Continue. And there we go. So next, create commission. Okay, so here, again, all of these commission requests look the exact same. The only difference with a landlord commission request is that you need to add the co-broker to it. So if there is a tenant's agent on the other side that needs to be paid, right here, add co-broker, I'm going to click this. Percentage, 50%. And right here is where you will need their W-9 to fill in this information. So all of this information comes from that W-9. So once you have that in there, you add co-broker payment. And then again, if you need to edit your payment or add anyone, add any deductions or anything, you can do that all here and then submit. And that's pretty much it. I do want to add that with this update, they did not give agents a way to submit for incoming referrals. So if you have a referral coming in, there will not be an option for you to submit your own commission request. So what I'm going to ask for all of you to do is that if you know you have a referral coming in, please email us, let us know the address, or let us know which broker it's coming from so that we can keep an eye out for it. And once it comes in, I will have to go in there and manually process it. So you will not have to send a commission request, but you will have to still create the opportunity and have the referral agreement in there. You just won't have to do the commission request. But that's pretty much it. Let me show you where you will find the CDA. So let me go to one of my opportunities. Okay, so once you have submitted your commission request and you're compliant, let's say you submitted all your documents, you're compliant, you're ready to go, closing's coming up, what you need to do is go over here to the documents and then the closed folder. So the CDA will be the first thing uploaded in here. It'll be right here. It'll be a file. You just click on there and download it from there. But you do need to be compliant in order to receive your CDA. So your listed folder and your under contract both need to be submitted and approved in order to receive this. And that's where you get that. And if you do have any changes that need to be made to your commission, to your CDA once you already have it, all you need to do is send us an email and we can update it for you. I believe the edit capabilities gray out on here once we have already created the CDA. So you will have to email us and we can go in there and just update it for you. You can email June at dataentry@kwmemorial.com, or you can email me at assistantmca@kwmemorial.com and we can get that fixed for you. And that's it. Let us know if you have any questions or if there anything comes up that I didn't show you in this video. We're here to help you. All right. Bye.